10 straight for the Sixers. And James Harden is turning up the heat on Miami. You're watching the NBA.
And let's go. Sixers fans, we have a series now, 2-2. Sixers beat the Miami Heat 116-108 in Game 4, man, and I am pumped, and I'm sure you are too. Man, what a series. What a fight that this team has shown. And I just want to point something out real quick. So if you don't know what happened 87 days ago, I want you to think about it, and you might be able to get there before I tell you. 87 days ago, the Philadelphia 76ers acquired James Harden from the Brooklyn Nets. And I want to tell you something. This game is why they do something like that. Sixers don't win this game without James Harden. I could just kind of see it, in the fourth quarter as it was coming down the stretch. Like, this might have been a typical game that the Sixers end up, losing a late lead and folding under pressure. And James Harden was huge tonight. I mean, what can you say? James Harden made 6 threes. He had 31 points. He had, I don't even know how many in the fourth quarter, maybe 16, 17 points in the fourth quarter. There were 2 instances when I really thought that James Harden just changed the game, of course. And it happened when Miami in the fourth quarter cut the lead to 5 twice. And James Harden responded with 2 step-back threes. I think he had 3 or 4 total in the fourth quarter, but those 2 were huge. And I just want to say, that is why you make a trade for James Harden on February 10th, 2022, to do something like this, to even this series.
Tremendous read, but Embiid continuing that possession with that offensive rebound, leading to that great pass from Maxey. Harden together, and he buries it. James Harden, the former league MVP, turning the clock back here in South Philly.
It was remarkable. I mean, he was very animated, very excited. The crowd was into it. And again, the Sixers take care of business in Game 4. A couple other, stats and notes for you here on Planet 7-6, 5-minute recaps of Game 4 of the second round. So the Miami Heat struggled again from three-point territory, shooting just 7 for 35, good enough for 20% from 3. Tyler Hero was 4 for 12 from the field. And really the only answer that they had all night long, especially second half, was Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler finished with 40 on 13 of 20 from the field. He was very, very aggressive, getting to the line, 12 for 13 from the free throw line. Jimmy Butler was phenomenal. I think that is one concern, obviously, that you have as the Sixers, because if Jimmy Butler didn't do that, then this game isn't an 8-point victory. It's a 25-point victory. I mean, Jimmy Butler was that good, and he was that good tonight. They had no answer for him on the defensive end, kind of doing whatever he wants. He shot 6 threes, making 2 of them, but, really just, again, getting to the free throw line, being extra aggressive, down around the paint area, and, kind of doing what Jimmy Butler does, just going to get a bucket any way that he can. And so he really kept them in it. Bam Adebayo had a very big first half. He got into some foul trouble. He finished with 21 and 7 boards, though, 9 of 12 from the field. And, what a game for the Sixers. So Tobias Harris had 13. Danny Green had 11, 3 of 4 from 3, so continues his hot shooting there. Joel Embiid had 24 and 11 in this one. Good to see the big fella active and playing well. 7 of 13 from the field. Tyrese Maxey had 18 on 5 of 10. And then James Harden, again, 31 points, 9 assists, and 7 rebounds. I can't say it enough. This game is reason number 1 as to why you bring James Harden in to this Sixers team. And what a game. What a game for James Harden. George Niang had 10 points off the bench. I thought he had a couple big moments even in the second half. Taking Tyler Hero to the bucket and scoring was big. And, man, what a win. And so it's 2-2. We're heading to Miami. It is now a 3-game series. Let's just be real. First team to win 2 is going to win this series, and obviously that means that the Sixers are going to have to steal one on the road. So we're heading to Miami Tuesday night, and then back here Thursday, and then Game 7, if there is one necessary, that'll be played next Sunday. So this is Planet 7-6 5-minute recaps of Game 4, and what a win. What a series, man. I think, the play-by-play announcer said that the 76ers picked themselves up off the mat and even the series, and that's exactly what they did. What a fight, and what a crowd tonight, man. They were into it. I was into it. And it's game on now. You know, Joel Embiid, you know, when he is on the floor, it makes a huge difference, even beyond the stat sheet. You know, just thinking about, you know, the defense as a whole. Obviously, Game 3 was remarkable, holding them to under 80 points, the Miami Heat. But he just does so many things, and he's so necessary for this team to do anything. It's clear. If he's not your MVP, I don't know how that's possible, because these first 2 games did not look very good for the 76ers, and these last 2 look like they can beat anybody. So, Joel Embiid, hats off to him. Thank you for fighting. And yeah, if you're watching this, Joel, thanks for fighting for this city, for this team. And we're not dead yet. Let's keep it rolling. Game 5, Tuesday night in Miami. Let's go get another W.